Hi guys, this is the Girl Prepper. I wanted to welcome you to my YouTube channel and join me as I'm doing prepping on the fly. This is my garden and I have a little greenhouse over here and I have a chicken coop way back there, and my grass is really tall because we've had days and days and days of rain, so it's hard to keep up with. But I have some incredible fruits coming in from beautiful big tomatoes. If you can notice my garden, I have about 60 tomato plants, which I'll be sharing my canning with you guys this year on how to preserve those. And of course I use an heirloom tomato with a high acid. I use actually Rutger tomatoes. And of course I put some flowers in my garden like the mums right there. And these are some different peppers, bell peppers. If you'll notice, I have my beautiful little gardens, but I also do not like weeds. So I put down newspaper and then I put something down to hold down the newspaper and keep them wet, which traps in the moisture but keeps down the weeds. So I have minimal weeding to do. There is my cute little camper. All right, so this is my okra. I'm waiting any day for it to start blooming. Literally 2 weeks ago, it was 4 inches high, so it has just grown dramatically. These tomatoes are crazy blooming. All of this whole bed is Rutgers, and I'm sure I'm going to have critics that say, oh my goodness, she planted them too close. Guys, I've been doing this for 35 years. They're not too close. They're fine. Make use of the garden that you have. This is my granddaughter's cabbage right here. She is doing it for a school project kind of thing. Now, 3 or 4 times I've planted beans in this one, and all I've gotten is that little patch of beans and that little patch of beans. But in the past, I filled all of these wire baskets up and had beans and have canned as many as 100 quarts of beans off of just these wire baskets, this many, that's it, as many as 100 quarts, 36 quarts in my first picking the last time I did it. So I usually can, every couple years I can 100 quarts of green beans. This year might not be the year, but I will tell you this, it is the year of the tomatoes, as you can see. My squash is crazy amazing. Your squash and your zucchini grow so fast, guys, that there's just very little way to keep up with it. It's almost like they grow overnight. I've got a beautiful, beautiful zucchini right there coming on that's going to be a perfect size in about 2 days or less, maybe even tomorrow. But then sometimes they get super big like this, and here's what I do with them. I cut them open, and my chickens love them. And you can see I have a couple squash right there that I'm going to be picking this afternoon. I'm going to a meeting in the morning, and I'm going to be sharing lots of squash and zucchini and even possibly some cucumbers, and I know some peppers with this group of people that I meet with on Wednesday mornings to just of amazing business owners. Anyway, so I just wanted to come out today and share this with you, let you know I actually have a pair of those beautiful, cute little campers, guys, and they are just adorable. So, and I had planted a whole lot more cucumbers, but unfortunately, as you can see, these empty baskets, some cold weather got them, and then I planted another one that was kind of later, so I'll have later cucumbers, and I might next week plant 3 more so that I have some later cucumbers. But these things have just been blooming like crazy, and you can see like right here's a cute little cucumber, and then I've got a bigger one down there underneath. They're really hard to see. They're really hard to see. So anyway, this is my garden. It is minimal work because we have really done a lot to keep the weeds out. And as you can see, I've kind of got a little border around, and this is actually carpet right here. And I did this because I didn't want to have to mow really close to my gardens, and I wanted a nice easy path for me to be able to walk through, work on my gardens, and it's just turned out perfect. My great little greenhouse is where I start a lot of my seeds. This year I bought my Rutgers from another person who had started the seeds, and Rutgers are a beautiful canning tomato with high acid that makes it great for canning and is great for and is an heirloom. Be very careful of hybrids, and we'll have that conversation another day. Anyway, so you can see I've already lost one squash plant in the last couple days. Squash are one of those really sensitive plants and literally die overnight. However, you know, we just take the very best care we can of them, and then when they go, then they just go. So, all right, guys, thank you for joining me on my journey of my garden, and I will see you on the next video.